It's the virtual craft vendors market. We got everything a crafter needs. You can sell your stuff, or you can buy. You can stop in a chat, just say hi. The virtual craft vendors market. Hey now, take a look. We got cards and lace and vintage books at the virtual craft vendors. Virtual craft vendors. Virtual craft vendors market on Keisha's Creation.
Well, hello, everyone. Stranger dangers. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Sunday, first of all. Welcome back. Welcome in. Hey, guess what? Princeling is now drinking another bottle. He was asleep for a moment. Of course. So don't be surprised if I abruptly get up and attend to my baby, of course. And when he does wake up, hopefully we'll still be live. I'm sure. I'm probably most definitely put it that way. And of course he will make his appearance as usual. Welcome. Hello. So I messed around and did a couple of things. First of all, I hope everybody had their package and um everything is well and good with everyone. This is a giveaway, so let's go ahead and do this very quickly. So this is 2 napkins and a little ephemera, if you will. So the first person to type in spring, do not wait for the go. The first person to type in spring will get this giveaway. Welcome in, everybody. Who's gonna get it? I have to you'll have to give me just a few minutes because I restarted my computer. Speedy, welcome and congratulations. Congrats. Wham bam. So I've got so much to tell you guys. I'm going to try to remove that posh. I'm restarting my computer and I am on my fancy new iPad that I got for Christmas, and I don't know how to work it because it's still restarting. It's garbage. It's garbage. So I don't know. Let me see if I can try. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. Hold, please. You guys, grab your bingo cards. I have a shadow. Sorry. I've got so much to tell you guys. So much. Oh my goodness. I can't even see the chat. I don't even know how to get back to the chat. Hold on. I don't know how to work this thing yet. I had to go run and grab the doggone iPad because my computer wasn't ready. Oh, wait. Maybe this is it. Nope. Oh, dear. I can't even see what y'all are typing. Oh, please. Welcome to the market. It never fails. We've got to have some type of chaos. Baby's up. Sounds like he is up. Listen. You can kind of see him playing in his crib. You babysit while I try to figure this out. I can't even see y'all's chats. Oh, wait. Let me see if I can see your chats now. Hey, welcome. Does anyone know how to work an iPad? Well, even if you tell me, it doesn't matter because you're not going to know in my settings how to work that. Oh dear. I'm kind of in the same. I'm kind of in the general right area, so that's a good sign. I just don't know how to get to the next tab, if you will. I don't know. You're just gonna have to deal with it because I don't know what's happening. I don't even know where I'm at. Let me get back to y'all. Hey everyone, welcome. So, oh wait. Hey everyone, welcome. You'll hear me twice. Hold on one second. All right, that should be better. I hope. We're going to have shadows. Okay. Oh my goodness. I have so much to tell you guys. So if he's content in his crib, we're good for now, right? Welcome. Okay. So first things first, I hope everybody had their package. I hope everybody who got the Snapdragon perk packs, you enjoyed them. I've got to talk about that shortly. And there's that. Now about me, us, and we. So I have messed around and created chaos for myself that is good and bad. And in the middle of the billing cycle, I decided I thought it was a great idea to start filling those clear bins that you get, at Hobby Lobby, that I got a bunch for Christmas from my son. I thought it was a great idea in the middle of the billing cycle to start filling those. And next thing you know, I'm moving bookshelves, putting bookshelves, moving all types of furniture, and then this, that, and the other started happening. So in between that, I finished the invoices, went out of town. I'll tell you about my son as well. In between that, I found out my husband has purchased new carpet, and that will be installed hopefully on the 9th, as he says. We don't know until it really happens, right? Cabinet scare. And so not only that, I buried some sold items of you guys's, so I will be adding a selective handful of people's items that you guys did not receive on your invoices nor been charged. I do have them here. Will be added to your next bill. So with all of that being said, baby has also been exploring everywhere. So I've been super busy. My son has decided that he wanted to go to the prom the last couple of days before the prom. So we rushed around and I made boutonnieres and corsages in between the billing cycle. So I have been very, very, very busy. More busier than my norm, if you will. So there's that. The good part about my room is I'm rearranging it now to better fit my needs. And I was also able to add, and am adding, in the works of adding, have not purchased all of them, but in the works of adding several more bookshelves. So that's wonderful. So, because more shelving is always a plus in our world, right? So that's wonderful. At least about five, maybe six bookshelves, actually. um, so with all of that being said, oh, and baby's tooth has half surfaced. So you may see that under camera. I'm not sure if you will be able to or not. And hello everybody. It's a lot. It has been so much for me. So what's been happening too, which kind of sucks, I haven't had a whole lot of time to even do a lot of these things because baby has been so dependent in on me again. You know, like I could put him in his jumper or his playpen and he'll be fine for a little while. No, that hasn't been working lately. Now the crib sleep has been. So that's been really successful, which is wonderful. So he's safe. Um, but he's been having separation anxiety, I think. Plus his tooth and all of that stuff. So yeah. So what I have decided and what has been happening, which makes sense of our um long pause, our missing, our MIA, has been I decided to take a pause for a moment. Just to catch up on a lot of things. Obviously I have to finish my room. I luckily just cleared off my desk just to have the live, and it's really not clear. It's just this area, as you see, most crafters usually have. I don't normally have stuff like that during our regular market lives. But anyway, so it's you know, messy. It gets really worse before better type of situation, but it's gonna be wonderful and I'm super excited. And um so I felt like taking a break, but it's not even a break. It's just not going live and not doing the same cycle, pausing from that and working on other things that I put aside or that I need to address or that I need to handle or need to prepare or need to finish or need to do or what the heck ever in between the chaos that I created on top of my busy self, because that's just what I do sometimes. Debacle. If there's not one, I might create one for myself, and I don't know why I do that, but it happens and it's fun and it creates, you know, chaos that I can clean up and sort, and you know, that's fun too. So, and I'm also discovering different things, but yeah, in the middle of crazy chaos. So, I am also, so that was the one reason why I needed to go live. It is kind of a bad timing in the sense of the market because, yes, it is in between the 2 weeks. People who are on the 2 week list, I have your 1 week stuff. So that timing is not the best timing, but I had to do what I had to do. Um, Doing the cycle back to back, you know, things just compile for me because I'm constantly working and still will be. So y'all think we're breaking. Y'all are going to feel like it's a break because you're not busy like I am. And so in order, and then also the Snapdragon was bigger success than what I thought, and kudos to everyone for that, especially Blossom, who launched that out the park. So I had to create more packs, and that also allowed me to know and figure, hey, if our billing cycles are back to back, and I'm this busy just with this, that, and the other, and it's not going to get easier. Of course, we all know we're mothers, you know, most of us, if not all of us. And if you're not of a animal or a kid, you know, you're of something motherly of something, so you know the consumption and need that it takes for that. But it allowed me to know I have to prepare packs in advance in order to make this a thing. Now I'm not going to make too many because I don't know if we're going to continue. We have to allow it to go through its process, but I'm never ever against stopping something that I've created because it just doesn't work or we just flat out don't freaking like it. I'm good with that. And so I don't want to go too advanced, but I need to definitely do that. So pausing for that as well. Not to mention, so carpet, that, this, that, and the other. My sister is graduating, wonderful success. My sister is graduating nursing school at LSU on the 15th of May as well. So, taking a pause to do that as well because it's a morning. So it's in New Orleans. It's a morning graduation at 10:30. So we're gonna go the night before, obviously, for my mom and sister to visit and whatever. And it's also an early graduation, so I'm not driving at the crack of dawn to be there. At 9 a.m. because you want to get a good seats, first come open seating too. So anyway, back to Camden and his success. He did wonderful. I do have pictures. They came in third, you guys. That is amazing. They only do first, second, and third. And he came in third out of all of the high schools that entered this contest in the whole state of Alabama. They came in third for their high school. They only have a first, second, and third high school division, and then it goes, middle school and all of that. And they only have the one, grade level starting from third. Surprisingly, starting from third, little guys across the stage, so super cute, third grade. Amazing. The governor of Alabama was there. The superintendent of the school, the whole school of the state of Alabama was there. It was really cool. A top person of one of the universities and actually our city was there. So it was really, really cool. And I'm so super proud of those guys. But that was tough too. I didn't realize being in the hotel, not thinking with an infant and not thinking that Camden was going to be down practicing with his friends and hanging out because the group is the two boys and him. So it's just three of them. And they're actually his friends and they're actually on the track team and other things and they actually hang out of school. Just happens to be. But so I didn't even think of that. So I didn't bring the proper things for baby because I was thinking, oh, well, he can watch them while I get ready. And no, that was rough. That was because I don't want him crawling all over the hotel floor. And he's at the point where he's like crawling everywhere, pulling up on everything, standing. He'll fall off the bed. So you can't. It was tough. It was tough. But anyway, so we're going to take a couple more weeks. Hopefully we will be back sooner than later, of course, but I think that's just the best so that it's not continuing to pile on each other the things that I have to do. So I'm going to constantly be working not only in my room for myself in the market to be better and orient my room to what I'm doing now because our taste and everything changes, and especially for me, what I've been doing the last couple of years is different from how I first put my room. So I'm able to do that, so that's good. And then the flow and access of things at request will be easier and better. And then, putting more stuff that is the same together because you have it mostly together, but, I may have one or two that needs to be in its place and it's not. So that type of thing too. Uh-oh, sounds like he's fussing now. So let me go get him. I'll be right back. You guys, I'll be right back. Y'all better grab your bingo cards and get ready. We knew that it wasn't gonna last. We knew that it wasn't going to last. Hello. And of course, I had to change him and brush his hair. Hello for every lady. He's got to make his appearance. Hello. Now, he's a big guy. Yeah, he's gotten big. Guess what? Tomorrow, he's actually going to be 9 months old. Tomorrow, I love you. I think my computer is back up, which is better for me because that's what I'm used to, you guys. So, y'all, hey, welcome. We're back, baby. Just for the moment, just for tonight. We're still pausing for a week or two to do the things around the house and for the market and for my room, just to catch up on things and address the things that I need to handle. Of course, he'll be having his 9-month-old checkup. I'm getting the surface ready so I can put the baby on. I've got to move the iPad because he is bigger, of course. Of course. So give me just a few more minutes. I hope everybody is okay. I'm missing a lot of chat, unfortunately, because a lot of stuff is happening back here. And it's been a while. So my focus and my mind and so much is happening in my world. Good thing it's all good things. That, praise Jesus, amen. I am so grateful and happy that it's all great things. But it is things that needs time and attention. Time and attention. Hey! I am so missing you guys. I really am. We are. And we will continue. But it will be so much better. Okay, so I am pulling up my computer. Yay for that. So let me close this stuff out. I'm going to have to get better at this because I don't even know what's happening over here with this iPad business. Okay. I don't even have my ring light in my room. I'm doing everything. Love it. Let me fix the settings so it won't be annoying. And then Princeling will make his appearance. I hope y'all have your bingo cards. Like I said, it'll be a couple more weeks before we're back so that I can address things and catch up and y'all be the mustard. Don't forget about us. Make sure you save up so that you can spend on all the lovely goodies that I actually have in my hands. Everybody was prompt and ready. Unfortunately, I wasn't, but that's all right. And the sun has been shining. It's been wonderful. I've been good. We've been wonderful. Okay, got it off. So if you still see that little heart by your chat box, just refresh your screen and hopefully it has been removed for you. And thank you guys for your patience and also your thumbs up. Here's Princeling. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. They want to say, hey, hey. They want to say, hey. Ooh. Ooh. Boom. Oh, got a little slobber. Look at that tooth. Ooh. Oh, y'all see it. Oh, let me see your tooth. Ooh. I love your tooth. I love your tooth. I'm gonna tell them, hey. Hello, everyone. Say hey. Say hey. His little knickers. Little feet. Say hello, everybody. Yeah. Did you tell him hello? I don't think so. Let's lay back down for a minute. Boom. 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 Hey, Kaden. What? Whoa. See, he's saying hey to y'all. He's about to reach the camera. Oh, everybody's saying hello, baby. Yeah, gotta show the head from the head to the toe. You know that. Head to the toe. Aw, thank you guys. He's a handsome little fella. He sure the heck is. God makes beautiful perfect, right? In every which way, inside and out, on all people. It's just he's got a little bit better looks. Just a wee little bit. So I don't even remember how to do bingo. No, I'm just kidding. I did pull it up. How many people are ready? We're not going to do the verification. This is going to be the only time in day we're doing bingo. No more bingo until we introduce it. If it is something we introduce in the future, way out, way out, because we've got so many other things ahead and planned in this brain moving forward, and we're just going to try all different stuff. You know, been there, done that type of business with the bingo in my mind, but that doesn't mean we can't ever return. We've just got other things. Boom. Hello. So, we're not doing the verification and all that funny stuff and all that. If you do not have bingo cards and you have no idea what we're talking about, I am super sorry. This was something that we did once upon a time before pregnancy and all of that stuff. It might have been a little bit during pregnancy, but anywho, back then, and we had to pause for, you know, those type of reasons, plus the market. It was just a lot of stuff for me. So that's where this bingo business comes in. um so we're just kind of closing out because I had to pause for the people. And there are people who have been requesting, and not only that, that's what I said when we are pausing, when we did pause. And I knew that we had to just finish out with the people who had remaining cards. So you make sure you play all the ones that you want to end it. Um, Anybody can play. I don't need to verify with codes and tickets and all of that stuff because this is going to be the last time for a while. So we'll play a couple of games though. So you don't have to play all of your cards like the very first game, because we're going to have multiple games tonight, back to back, if you will. Let's set the how many games so that people know. How many games do y'all want to play? Like 5, 4, 6? How many games? Not 10 and all that crazy business, because we'll be here until tomorrow. No market as far as sale, no sale tonight. We're pausing. Again, I apologize that it is in the middle of the 2 week. It is a terrible time, but it needed to be, and that's just the flow that it is. And I have your stuff, it's safe and we're good, and you have your invoice so you can cross reference when you do get your stuff if you forget or whatever, or go back on the video. 5. Okay, 5. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, let's set it. So 5 games, you guys. So distribute in your mind how many you need to play, because we'll be playing 5 games. Thanks for voting, you guys. Voting is so important. I care about what y'all say. I'm not participating like you guys. I'm just doing the motions for you guys to participate. So I'm hosting and housing those things. So I don't care how y'all want to do it, how many. Y'all's votes are so important for that aspect. So, and I appreciate it. So, and they matter. Okay, so 5 games. I already have one set up. So we'll do that. Let me look at my notes really quick before we get started with bingo, because bingo is going to take a hot little minute. If you are not interested in bingo or do not have the cards to participate, you can participate with any bingo cards you want if you just want to play, just to play and have fun. We're not verifying, so you can play, and if you win, I believe you. It's between you and the good Lord above that you're telling the truth. And I mean, who cares if you make a mistake? If you say bingo and you think you got bingo, you got it, because we're not verifying and it's all good. It's not that serious. We got tons of prizes. Tons. Tons. I can give everybody one right the heck now if I wanted to. So, we are also getting together as vendors and making the market better for you guys. We're tightening screws and smoothing out some wrinkles, because we gotta have wrinkles. I've gotta have wrinkles. Not only on my body, but also in my life. So we're not straightening everything, but we'll come back better than ever. We're not doing Snapdragon tonight. But we can address any questions. You guys, if you have any questions right now about anything happening about the market, whether it's why we left, when we're coming back, anything, how it goes, your package, anything, items, what's upcoming, say it now, because I'm doing a couple of things and we're about to get started. Okay. So I'm going to pull up some pictures for you to enjoy, hopefully, of the things that has been going on. Give me a few minutes, I guess. I guess it's going to take me a few minutes. Let me see. Might be a little bit sooner, but I don't know. Nope, it is sooner. So here is one of them. I can't zoom it in more than what it is, but there is them on the stage winning 3rd place. Sorry if it's not clear, but that lady in the red on the very, very left, that is the governor of the state of Alabama, Kate. That is Governor Ivy. I think Kate Ivy. Anyways, and my son Camden, of course, is the next person. The shortest guy. And then the 2 friends. And then that other guy, almost second to last, is the superintendent of Alabama schools, of all Alabama. And then the last guy is some top person at University of South Alabama. So, yeah, so there's that. And then give me a second or two. And let me see. And again, that was for the app challenge for the state. And their app was Flight Finder. This is a close-up of Mr. Camden at prom, so it wasn't but last week. Sorry, these things are not focusing. It's probably because of my lighting. Oh, dear. There he goes. That's Mr. Camden. That's the boutonniere I made. Their colors were pastel yellow. There, meaning him and his date. And then I got a kick out of this. Now, Remember, Caden will be 9 months tomorrow. Now, this is a Hobby Lobby shopping cart, basket, buggy, whatever you call it, um, at the store. So you know Hobby Lobbies, if you've ever been in Hobby Lobbies, well, at least mine, the shopping carts are smaller, a little bit smaller than your grocery stores. But I got a kick out of this. He did so wonderful. I didn't even have the seatbelt on him. Little 8-month-old little guy sitting in the basket, sitting up, holding on. Now, I had to be very careful starting and stopping because, you know, he's wobbly still. He's not super, super strong, but he is strong. And oh my goodness, this kid is so scary, scary, scary smart. Scary. Like, I have to look in his eyes sometimes. I'm like, are you really 9 months old? Are you somebody coming back as like, are you way older, like 34? Because there's no way some of the things he does, there's no way I would guess. And I do not remember any of my children doing what he does. It's insane. Insane if I told you some of the things. Insane. And yes, of course, he says words. Lots of dada. Lots of dada. But that's all right. He knows what's up and who loves who more. Who takes care of him the best. The bestest. His bestest friend. Hey, welcome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Valerie. We will. Hope everybody is well in your neck of the woods and everyone else. And again, if you have any questions, please type them in now. We're about to get started on the first game of bingo. Again, we're not verifying codes and all that, so grab your cards, get your daubers or whatever the heck. I'm going to show you the prize. I'm going to show you the game, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. If you have bingo cards in your room and you want to participate, go ahead. You'll be eligible and you'll be able to win if you got bingo. I'll show you the game. I'll show you the prize. And when you got bingo, you will just type in bingo and there you go. You win. If there's multiple people, well, then we will serve multiple people until it gets to a point. If there ever gets to a point where I need to change it for prize reasons because it's getting like a little too much for me, for prize reasons, then I will go and change them and let you guys know if we need to, but probably not. Probably not. I'm just saying, like, there may be like 30 people who win. I don't know. And 30 times 5 games, that's a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys, but it's gonna be better and we're gonna be good. I wish I had a real vacation. That's what I really need, like to not work at all, but that will happen soon. Oh, thank you, Miss Marlowe. Oh, hello and welcome and thank you so much. You guys, hit the thumbs up on her 5 for Caden. Say thank you, Miss Marlowe. Did you get to see him? I hope so. Did you get to see him? Oh, thank you. Say thank you, Miss Marlowe. Say thank you. Tell her thank you. Say thank you. No, not yet. Aw, so oh my gosh, and the stuff that we're going to have when we come back, amazing, amazing. Let me tell you really quick before we start playing bingo, the Snapdragon perk packs. Thank you guys for those who have reached out and who have made the extra effort to reach out to me and send me emails about your packaging and your stuff you always get at the market and your perk packs and all of the generous extra efforts that you guys do, and you know who you are. Thank you for that. I really, really appreciate it. It warms my heart. I love you guys. I love those of you who go the extra mile, as well as those who just, really don't think about it, or, who are not that type of person, even though they enjoy it or love me back. I still love you guys too, but there's extra special when you go the extra effort. That's, everybody knows that. I just want to say this. That's my first round. I honestly didn't think it was going to go that well. Um, and so because it did, not only do I need to, of course, and I already said this, but I want to say it again, I need to pre-make some for the next time that we're going to offer them, and of course they're going to be different ones. But I kind of didn't put a lot of effort in it because I didn't know the response of it. Truth be told, y'all know I'm transparent, and that is the truth. The next ones and so forth will be even better. I have the stuff. Why not? It's fun to put together. It's a fun feature if you want to participate. If you don't want to participate, that's cool too. Just know it will affect you in some type of way, good and bad, as all things will in life. And we'll just have to adjust and deal with it if this is something we continue. But I do want to say, honestly, the perk packs were not as best as I could do, or put a lot of effort into doing, even though there was a lot of people who were pleased, and I appreciate that. And everybody has their own opinion and taste and level of interest. But that is definitely not my level of what I intended to want to do. So having the extra time will allow me to do what I visioned I want and roll this sucker out huger. Huger, if that's even a word, not. I don't think so. But it is today. Oh, thanks, Tina. Oh, Marlo and Tina, you guys. Say thank you, Miss Tina. I'm Chatty Cathy. I'm probably very loud for you. I'm super excited and I miss you, and that's what happens. And you should know by now. If you don't, well, welcome to the market. You'll learn very fast. Oh, thank you, Tina. Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks for engaging, you guys, in the chat as well. That is super awesome to do that. I don't know what it does. I don't know if it helps the channel, but it doesn't hurt it to put the like and to reply on people's super chat where they're sending me some tip little money for Caden. Oh, and Camden. And Camden. Oh, I reread that. I didn't think I noticed that at first, Tina. Thank you. Woohoo! Go team, go. Go team, go. Go team, go. Go, go. Yay. All right. That's the way to kick this off. Let's go ahead and do another giveaway. Heck to the yeah. This one's pretty. These are washi stickers, if you will, flowers, and a little embellishment, a little mini tag embellishment. And they have like vintage inspired, the little fancy boot and spoon and butterfly and fan and floral. Let's do another giveaway. Woohoo! The gift that keeps giving. Let's go, you guys. All right, so this is what you're going to do to enter this giveaway and be a possible winner of that pack. Thank you. I'm going to type in a go, and you're going to type in a me, and we're going to count the me's and use the random generator, and whatever the number of the random generator stops at will be the placement of the winner. So just type in a me. We're going to count the me's up, and I will do a random generator from 1 to how many ever me's we have. Everybody is eligible to participate in our giveaway, and then right after this, we will start bingo. Again, if you have bingo cards and you want to participate, whether they're mine or someone else's, or yours or whatever you can, and we'll just do 5 rounds of bingo. Because I'm not verifying. Because this is it for a while, if not indefinite. Good luck, everyone. I'm not taking the stop out. We're going to have lots of giveaways and lots of prizes. You want to type? Okay, there. I'm sorry. 15. Thanks, everyone. You two, y'all are fast with the counting. All right. Placement of the winner. We're counting from the go down. 14. It is Jot. Congratulations, Jot. Awesome. Congrats. Woohoo! You're welcome. All right, so here we go. Bingo time. Let me get a prize. Let me get a prize. Now, I'm only showing you one prize. I did say if there are multiple people who win, they will also get a prize too. I'm not going to show multiple prizes only because that may not happen, and I don't know how many multiples that I need to show. So, you know, if you don't like the prize and you're the winner, then pass it to somebody else or gift it to somebody else in the chat. That's cool too. Or you can, you know, just keep it or pass. You can pass. You can pass as well. Okay. Or just don't say you won. You know what I mean? Just don't say you won. So give me just a minute or two to gather. Together. All right, so you're going to get all of these. The first one is going to be a 13-month pocket planner, if that's what you want to use it for. It is American Cat, January of 2024 to January 2025. And then you have a couple of vintage labels. This is all one prize. It goes to the winner who says bingo first. And then everybody else who says bingo, who won bingo, will also get a prize. I just don't show it yet. And you'll be able to pick your prize, but it will be different. Okay. And then you also get buttons, vintage buttons on a card, and a couple of vintage hand sewn around the edge butterflies, and these are cut out with vintage cloth or fabric. Okay, so that is going to be to the first bingo winner. Everybody else who says bingo will also win. Your prize will be addressed when I see it. Oh my gosh, it's hot in this room. I'm going to have to turn on my fan. Okay, so let me show my screen. Give me 1 minute. I have the bingo game ready. Here it is. Let me make it bigger so we can look at it further. So this is the bingo game that we are playing. You have to get 4 corners, the outside 4 corners only, and your free spot, of course, is the middle, so that doesn't matter or count, but it is the 4 outer corners. This will be our first game of 5, and good luck, everyone. Hope everybody is ready. And again, if you win bingo, just type in bingo in the chat, and we already know what you're going to win if you are the first person to say bingo. All ready? Woohoo! Keisha, you are verifying bingos once they are called. No. No, I'm not verifying. There's no way to verify. I didn't keep the old ways, or the old ones to verify. And so, I just trust that people play and play right. If they don't, then they still win and I won't know, but God will. But no, I'm not verifying. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go.
Oh, 62.
Oh, dear. Hey. Hello. How are you doing?
Oh, 68.
That's correct. Absolutely. So you can do as you wish. Ah, Caden, that's loud, sir. Jeez.
B. 4.
Not so aggressive, sir. Sir. That's too aggressive. Slow your roll, sir. Yeah, but then you have Mr. Banger back here. Mr. Bam Bam.
Oh, 64.
You hear him? You see it, Caden? Good job. Is that what you're doing? Maybe he thinks that's what... Oh, you can't? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got a problem. Houston. Yes, I can. We're too loud for the mister. Yeah, if you're going to cheat at bingo, wow, I'm just saying. I know, Tina. Okay, we're going to pause for just a second. I'm going to have to put him down so I can turn it up. Because he's a little antsy. It's been a long while since he's had to sit here and not do what he's wanting to do, because he is the ruler of the house, of course, and of course me especially. What, Kaden, what? You're the one that's tired, baby, and you didn't want to continue to be asleep. And you didn't want to continue to be asleep. So why are you fussing? What do you want? Well, you didn't want to. You didn't want to be in there with me. Well, you didn't want to be in there with me. Now you do. Oh. Now you want to be in there with me. Well, I don't know what to do. All right, he's good for right now. All right. Let me turn him up. All right, he might be loud, so be careful because I don't know how loud he might be. But I turned him up. All right, y'all ready? He might be too loud.
2.
Oh dear. He just gets deeper. Oh my. Shut it, Keisha. See, that's even worse. That's what she said. Is that better?
B. 10.
Oh wow. He's on 94. She's silly.
B. 5.
She's silly. You guys, listen. Let me ask y'all something. At the speed that it's going, Fricka! At the speed that it's going, um, I can't talk. I can't even talk. At the speed, look, he's under my control. My. Do you hear that? Ladies, let me repeat. My. M-Y. Control. Um, so, see, now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was going to say, at the speed we're going, would it be distracting if I chatted with you? Like, I understand that y'all may not be able to type too much because you're dobbing and paying attention. Maybe. I don't know. Or doing something else and you just don't want to type. But would it be distracting? Hey. Hey, everyone. Okay, cool. Because sometimes I do stuff and I don't realize that it's not a good choice until y'all tell me, which most people don't, and I don't know why. But anyways, okay, cool. Can I make it? Oh, dear. Sweet faces. Can you wait till midnight? Settle down. Settle? Girl. Your little untwist. Untwist the little panties. Sheesh. Oh gosh. Well, I was stopping to chat for a minute to ask you before I went um and before I made him go faster. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, I didn't want to just assume that that's what y'all liked. Okay, let me see if I can do the setting on him. Maybe if I set him, then I don't have to worry about pressing the buttons, the right buttons. Settle down, sweet. See what you got started? That's what happens. That's what happens with some of us. Sheesh. Trying to turn me out. It's not like I have a new baby. You're trying to turn me out. I don't know how to set it. Let me see. I'm just not going to worry about it because I don't know what's happening. Let me just press it.
B. 14.
Ah, thanks, Africa. Oh, dear.
Oh, 74.
Okay, buckle up, buttercups. Here we go.
Oh, 69.
Mm-hmm. And that's what he said, and that's what you heard him.
B. 11.
All right, now, y'all settle down. Your minds are too far in. We got to get it out.
7. B. 3. O. 67. O. 72. B. 8.
So,
O. 65.
I hope people's grandchildren who's been reporting us at the market, I hope
63.
everyone's good on y'all's end as well. And your grandchildren are growing like weeds as well.
B. 15.
Bingo! Woohoo! Bingo, bingo! Well, geez, y'all win. Not just her, but her, and her. Wow. Congratulations, everyone. All right, so I'm going to minimize the screen and let me address the winners. Congratulations, all you people. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I got to put these together. Now, I always act brand new because I forget stuff. And I should have been getting bags and stuff, but I didn't. And so, yeah, congratulations. And you'll have to wait. But once I wake up and know what's going on around me and get out of cleaning, sorting, moving mode. Congratulations. Oh, you played 4? Awesome. Margello, you get that pack. Next person, Speedy. Speedy. Then Sweet Faces. Oh, sorry, Speedy. No. Blossom. Margallo, Blossom, Speedy, Posh, and Sweet Faces. Now, let me ask you this. Would y'all rather... Never mind, let me not change stuff. Because this is what happens. This is what's been happening in my life. This is what happened in my room. I think I have the bright idea. And I really don't. Let me see if that's any worse. It might be worse. But I was about to change some crap up that was not a good idea. So the next person will get choice. These are all together. These are applique patches, cupcake, giraffe, and little bear. That'll be one. The next one will be this dried. It's not weed. Don't even think about it. You get all of these like vintage, cute little kid stickers and this pack. That's 2. And next will be these 2 trims. This one may be a yard. You get that one with the little pink roses, and you also get this lace. All right, so these are... Is that light worse or better? Is that light worse or better? See, that's what I was about to ask. I mean, suggest. That was exactly what I was about to suggest, Blossom. A bright idea was, do y'all want me to just write down your names and then I just give y'all some prizes? Or did y'all want to pick your prizes? That was going to be my idea. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. All right. So let me get some paper so I can write your names down. And if you guys who want to pick, that's fine too. But random would be the best. All right, BFGM. Speedy. Posh. Okay. All right, so y'all are good with me picking y'all's prizes and giving them to y'all at mystery. So let me write down the winners. So we got BFGM, but I'll show people. Do y'all want me to show the first prize though? Or no, none? Make everyone a mystery. BFGM, Speedy, Posh, and Sweet Face. Because that's going to be the next round. All right, let me get a next game. Reset board. Oh, thanks, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. What type of nightstand was it in? Was it in the lingerie part or what? All right, so I am going to go with a new game. Congratulations. All right. Let's do this one. I don't even know what this is, but all right, it says arrow frame. Arrow frame. So you have to get, it appears just this left bottom 3 and then the first O. I don't see any other. So that is the game. Thank you, Posh. Yes, second game of 5. Welcome in, everyone. Hey, Chris. Junk drawer. Well, yeah. So if you don't have the market bingo cards and you have your own bingo cards, you can play those, play pretend or whatever. And every person that wins bingo will win a prize. It'll be a mystery Keisha picked prize, random, something in the arsenal. That's up to you. We're playing 5 games. That's up to you. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Pam. Welcome. All right, here we go. It appears that we're keeping even the first prize mystery, so it'll be fair for all. I know y'all like to see the prizes, but we're just going to keep rolling at mystery for everyone. If you have bingo cards and you want to play bingo, this is the game. Left bottom and only the top O.
Oh, 68.
Oh dear. Pam, he's overtaken. Don't even try. Mr. Bingo Man. He's way overtaken and I have his control.
1.
Do you not see bingo on the screen, Miss Pam?
Oh, 74.
What do you see on your screen?
B. 10. I. 22. I. 30.
The beginning of the live explains the upcoming things and things that we're doing and things that are happening as well. So if anybody needs to
Oh, 65.
rewind or rewatch, just come back or rewind and watch that part.
I. 29.
Yep. Print out anyone fast or grab anyone you have. Everybody who wins bingo wins a prize. Mystery picked at random by me.
B. 3.
Of the prizes that we have, stored and gathered
11.
by all vendors and myself. I am so happy for my room. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all do. I know y'all do, but.
I. 27.
Being able to put 7 more bookshelves at possibly 7. Might be like 5 or 6, but we'll see.
B. 5.
Is going to be a game changer. That's a lot.
I. 23.
I already have several. I forget what. How many, Posh? I
B.
can count real
4.
quick. 1, 2.
B. 13.
11 already. Bingo! Woohoo! 11. I already have 11 bookshelves in here. Bingo! Awesome! Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I'm telling you. They're going to begin to think that it's rigged. All right, this is the 3rd game out of 5 we're playing. Oh my gosh. Hey, Deborah, welcome. Oh my gosh. That is super cool. But we're not going to do this, but maybe one day. And I'm going to share this because if those of you who are in the chat, if y'all play bingo or know someone who does or participates in groups that does or whatever, this might be a great idea if they may not know it as well. So I want to share this because I think it would take too long if we tried to do this. Plus we're not verifying, so it's not going to bring the same aesthetic as it would if we were, doing it the normal quote unquote way. But bad bingo is what it says. It says last person with no marks is the winner. Have y'all ever heard of that way? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's pretty cool. But I think it would take us too long, and plus it's not going to bring the same type of feeling that it would, I don't think. Um because we're not verifying and like, actually playing like we normally would. So I picked one. This one says Big A. So it looks like it is the second to the last B and then I in the free space. You see the G and the O. So it's kind of like a triangle with the free spot. If you don't mash this free spot, then you don't have to. But um, or the head of the arrow. So that is our next game. That is our third game out of 5. And good luck, everyone. Here we go. Congratulations, sweet faces. Lucky ducky you. Oh, you call it goose egg?
B. 5.
I call a goose egg when you hit your head and you have a bump. That's a goose egg in my world. I'm super excited for the upcoming future.
I. 21.
Because I have some really great, I think, ideas for more stuff ahead.
68.
Of different games that are right up our alley that we haven't done yet. I think that'll be super fun. But that'll be, when everything settles and the dust and all of that
B.
settles.
9.
Right now it's too chaotic in my world of just being busy. So,
I. 18.
I think it'll get better if I don't create more chaos of changing my whole doggone room. And my room is big.
I. 29.
So it was not a good idea. I'm hoping. I'm changing the table that I'm on now, that I'm changing, um, that I
G.
film on now.
49.
The orientation of it. So, right now, however you look at it or put it, vertical or horizontal, I'm flipping it. So you can call it horizontal now, and I'm turning it vertical. So y'all won't be able to tell any difference.
B. 7.
But I'm actually moving the whole thing. I think it's around that chest, and that chest is under my desk. Remember that chest, that story of the state guy?
I. 25.
That years ago chest I still have. I still haven't really sold anything out of there. Not really. It's just harvesting. It's probably around there, I'm guessing.
N. 39.
Nothing has happened. I've been a busy gal. See, that's what happens when we don't chat, Miss Vendor Pam. I know we've been busy and stuff's been happening, but yeah.
Oh, 64.
Just go back on the video. It's nothing bad. It's just been more busier than my normal, so I'm taking a pause for a couple more weeks so that I can catch up and do things and stuff's not just back to back compiled one after another. I'm proposing to still be able to have a
62.
Definitely proposing, just saying, but God willing, of course.
Oh, 72.
Market in May, so it's not going to be forever long, hopefully.
G. 56.
Spring cleaning, thank you. I don't know how to sum up what I said. Just doing regular stuff. Just pausing the cycle of my norm.
B. 4.
Because, see, it's back to back for me. I stay busy constantly with the market and the cycle that the market runs. Y'all think y'all have a little bit of pause
75.
on y'all's end with the billing cycle, where it seems like the end of the billing cycle by the time I go live next.
N. 33.
Y'all have a little bit of a pause on y'all's end. I'm constantly working. Obviously, I'm sure y'all probably guessed that if you really thought about it.
26.
Because I'm a one-man show. And I also have an infant. So how in the world would I be able to
11.
do all of that, the way that I do it if I don't constantly do it? So, and I love it. So that's good. It's okay.
27.
Now, of course, I do stop one whole day or two sometimes. Absolutely. I'm going to make myself crazy. And that's another good reason of why this pause is the best.
10.
Because I feel stuff just compiling a little bit, and I'd like to handle stress, and I'm a problem solver. And if you guys have been around me, you know me. So you know that. And I don't stress much. I'm not really one of those people, which is a wonderful thing. But
13.
Yeah. Maybe right when something happens, and maybe that same day, very rarely the next day, unless it's major. But that's
17.
the end. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nah.
G.
Because
52.
you are in control of you and how you want to look at anything and everything. Period. No matter how chaotic or whatever you think people are doing to you or whatever, there's no such.
G. 54.
In my mind. I'll let it get to me.
G. 58.
So, yeah, all makes sense. Plus, as the sun starts shining in different
23.
places more, people are more active. So, yes, you knew that it was a good little pause of like, where's Keisha in the market? I hope she's
22.
okay. I hope everything's okay, because she's usually on. But it also, I'm sure on your end, y'all were busy too a little bit. So it all kind of works out always. No one's gotten bingo yet? Oh gosh. See, I think anytime we do more spaces than like 2 or 3 or 4 at max, it takes forever. Sweet faces. Not a lucky number. What is it called? A turkey in bowling? No turkey? It kind of looks like an arrow for bowling.
53.
Thanks, Kim. Hey, Kim. Hey, girl. Right? Yeah. And I share my story and me, and I'm so transparent, as you guys know, because I hope one day also
17.
that me sharing what I do and what I go through and what's happening and how I handle it helps someone, if not more than a someone. Um, because we all learn and
35.
gather lots of information from each other. So, yeah.
B. 3.
But I'm also very blessed to have a stable mind, an old soul at my age. I've had it ever since. I've had this type of
G. 57.
thought process and ways about myself. Probably starting in my 20s, starting my mental, and it's just gets better and better each year. Bingo! Congratulations! Woohoo! Congrats! So 2 for 2. What? Sweet faces and Blossom. 2 for 2. How does that happen? It seems like y'all are the couple of people that are only playing. I know Speedy and Posh are too, but evidently because they won already, but that's it. How many y'all playing? Fricka I know is playing. What's the no? What's the no? That game was hard playing. Oh, did I go too fast? Oh, Sarah, girl, I forgot. I forgot your dog in the nightstand. Cough, cough. I forgot about that. Marlo, okay. I know you didn't get bingo, but you got it last and the one before then. You won twice so far. I'm trying not to pick too hard. Oh, and also rearranging my room, you guys. Listen, rearranging my room has not only uncovered new things that I say new meaning I knew the thing about me that a lot of people don't have is the mind or remembrance of most of your stuff. Not everybody has that capability. Let's put it that way. I do for most of my stuff. Now, the stuff in the storage, no, because a lot of that stuff was bought in big lots and then just added kind of basically to it. I mean, I saw some of it and I piddled with some of it, but wholeheartedly, that's not the stuff that I see a lot. So, but anyways, that allowed me to put my hands on items that I want to sell, which is great because they're awesome things that came out of my room, out of my personal stash, of course. And hey, Miss Bonnie, welcome. And um it's been allowing me to go back and forth a couple of times to the storage because there are some things that I need to put in there that really have no business in my room right now. Like I have a bunch of little tiny containers that I would put little satin bows and rolled roses in to sell. And I'm not doing that right this minute. And it's a big container. So I put that in there, or like extra boxes of tape or something like that, that I just, it's taking up space. And now that I'm kind of being able to rearrange for the most part, not everything, because I'm not moving all this crap. I mean, most of everything we own is heavy, at least in my world. Crap is heavy. And but yeah, so it's been allowing me to like keep touch bases in there, motivating me more and more. We've got to have that sale because now I've noticed we just went in there. Camden, I, and the baby just went in there the other day to bring a load of stuff. But I noticed that the paper pads table is now bowing. Like, oh dear, I hope it doesn't snap and all that paper falls, but it's so much freaking paper. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. It's only a plastic shelf. Anyways, all right, our next game is a cross or a plus, however you want to say it, and then the little bottom line right under. And all of this is around the N, I, and G. So no B's, no O's. This is our next game. Hopefully everybody can see it. This is our 4th game out of 5. We'll have one last game at the end, and it'll probably be a blackout game. It'll be our last game for our last bingo before we close it out for this season of our lives, of our market lives together, at least for a while. Maybe one day in the 2 years, 3 years. No, I'm just kidding. We might bring it back. Who knows? But our cards will be no longer needed. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, this is the 4th one. Our last game will be next, and we will do blackout. All right. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday so far. Thank you and welcome back. Welcome in. Wait, please repeat how many cards? How many cards ever you want to play? We're not verifying. This is our second to the last game that we're playing for the entirety of bingo until further notice. Later way, maybe in the future, but probably not. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you since we're not verifying. It's up to you however you want to do it. Um, you know, or y'all decide either one. Either one. If y'all want to decide to play it off of this one, we can. Or if you want to play new ones, you can. Whatever y'all decide is good with me. That one will be the next game. This one is this game right here that you see on the screen, which is the little plus or cross down the N, one I and the G, and then the little line right under. ING. Okay. No, I understand. I was thinking new cards because at the very beginning of us playing bingo, we had said we were going to play 5 games, and so I'm guessing people had split their cards into the amount of games that we decided without knowing the games beforehand. So I'm guessing the best thing would be to just start anew. But if those people who don't have any more cards, like this ended the amount of cards, whether you divided it up or not, and this just ended your cards, then you can play off this one if you want. But I think the best thing would be just to start anew because people accounted for 5. I'm guessing. All right, let me shuffle again. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. You're welcome. No, and we're not stopping the market anyways, Pam. And no, I'm not sending it back. We're not stopping the market. I'm just pausing to take a pause, basically like a vacation, but I'm not vacationing. I'm working. I messed up my room and started rearranging it.
G. 47.
I'm adding new bookshelves and changing my orientation of my room and table.
I. 19.
Going to my sister's graduation in New Orleans and spending the night 2 nights. Getting new carpet, and I'm not staying here when they're ripping it out or putting it in. That'll be on the 9th. Graduation will be on the 15th.
G. 56.
I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to pause until the 15th or if I'm coming back before the 15th. That is in the air. But regardless,
G. 58.
I will let you guys know. But chances maybe not, only because of the carpet thing and my room, because when they do the carpet, we have to take everything off of the floor, the shelves, and the dresser and take it all out. That everything that's touching
32.
the floor except for the furniture. My husband paid extra for them to move the furniture. And because of everything being took out, I have to put it all back in as well. In between, catching up on market stuff and rearranging my room and the infant and checkups at the doctor and if anybody needs anything else, cleaning, cooking, all that stuff. Um so yeah, so hopefully all of that makes sense.
16.
Hey Dana, welcome. Yeah. So that's all. So just pausing from selling and doing the market of my normal routine, quote unquote, because it's a cycle for me, a continuous back-to-back cycle where everything else is not getting addressed that I need to do or that I've created.
20.
You know, that I've pushed to the side or that I've created. Obviously, I created the mess in my room. But you know, besides that, I think that's the best thing because it'll be better. Because I can't do everything and market.
N 39.
So basically, it's just like a little mini pause.
G 50.
But I wanted to come on and definitely let you guys know. Played bingo. I thought it was perfect timing for bingo. You know, I was like, heck yeah, perfect. See, everything always works out. You just got to have patience,
N 43.
trust, and love to continue to come back. Huh? Do I need to put it? No. So we're not doing any verification because this is closing out bingo. So it doesn't really matter. It's between you and the good Lord above. Hopefully, you know, no one wants to cheat at bingo. But you can play your cards from the market or anyone's or wherever. If you have other bingo cards or want to print some out or whatever. And everyone
23.
wins. Yeah. The good faith bingo games. So far, BFGM 1-2, Posh, Vossers, Sweet Faces 2. Crazy cool, huh?
G 48.
Just to update those that just walked in the room or didn't hear. Just to put you in the know.
25.
In the know. And it's so fun too, going through bins and drawers and rearranging and all that. I'm trying really, really
55.
hard though, because I am on a time crunch per se, to not piddle so much in deep. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean.
N 33.
Because I will get sucked in that dark rabbit hole tunnel and you know, so I can't fine tune my organization, but that will gradually happen.
18.
Not everything. So, and I tell myself, Keisha, don't stop and piddle and play in it. Don't do it because you're on kind of a time limit. The main thing is the big overall moving.
45.
And then gradually over time, if it's set at general areas or at least on the shelf, even if it's, just thrown in a basket, which I don't like.
G 53.
I can later at any time, go through that later because I got to focus. I got other things to do too. That'll be soonly rapidly approaching.
N 40.
If I were to do that, I would never come back on until next year. Oh, bingo! Get the heck out of here. Whoa. How many are you playing? Awesome. Congrats. Bam. You too, Speedy. Congrats to you as well. Again. Woohoo! Congrats, you two. Bam wham. How many cards are y'all playing? That's awesome. That's what we should have done. We should have just, for giggles, it's just like in the chat, like tell how many cards y'all are playing just for curiosity and fun. I didn't even think about that. Just to be nosy. Like it matters. All right, so our last game for the, look, we're going to do an announcement for the last game of the virtual craft vendors market Special Olympics bingo game. We are finally going to close out for the rest of the season and the 2024 start of 2025 end of our bingo games officially here at the market. Maybe one day we will have another opportunity, but we are going to finally close it out. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I don't even know a farewell song. I have no idea. Oh dear. As you can see, I don't talk to much adults. I don't. I don't get out much these days. I've been warped and wrapped and tucked away in the house, just busybody all over. There has been a few running around places that I've had to do for family, of course, but there's that. Back and forth to the storage, but that's like a stoplight away. All right, next and last game is going to be our blackout coverall, whatever you want to call it, game. So you're going to cover your whole entire card. Let me see if I can't just do it right here. Yep. Let's see. Everybody is whose wins, in case you're not understanding prize-wise. It is going to be a mystery Keisha picked prize, but it's going to be random pull of the prizes that we have stored away. All right. But I've been bundling some stuff up, so it'll be, a pretty decent prize. Now, this coverall prize, I'm going to put a little asterisk for those that win this game. This game will be a little bit bigger prize pack because not only is it our last game, but it's also a coverall or a blackout. So you got to cover and daub all of your cards. This game is a little bit long, but it'll be fun and it'll be fine. And we'll just chat in between and hang out. So I'll put a little asterisk by your name on the list, and that will be a little bit bigger special prize to those that win. Good luck, everyone. Oh, you all have one? Okay, cool. Now, Pam, you can play over and over again if you're able to on your card. I'm good with that as well. Anybody can do whatever they choose to do with their card if they want to. The little bit of instructions that I'm giving is just for those who want a little bit of structure to have for the market bingo cards that we originally had. We're in the mindset of this is serious. Okay. All right. Good luck, everybody. 8 cards. You weren't even close? What? To the what? What? Anybody going to say how many they're playing for this blackout? Say in the chat how many y'all are playing for this blackout game. I'm just curious. Unless those were the numbers that y'all put in. I think that's for the previous game, though, right? Ooh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm just kidding. 3, 3, 2, 11. OMG. That is a lot. Kudos to you. If you're able to do that, I would panic. 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 1, 2. Mitzi, Mitzi, moo. I see you. 11. I know, right? Say what? Oh my gosh. Like, I would love to see that in action. All right, let me shuffle one more time. 4. That's crazy, right? Oh no, Africa. There is a ton of cards still left out here. Let me put you in perspective really quick. Hold please. Uh-oh. Hold up. Here I am. Africa, let me put you in perspective. This basket right here, I'm in the process of removing the clips because we no longer need this. This whole basket represents all of the cards that are floating out there that have not been played yet. This whole basket is because I had copied every single person's bingo card. And this is how we verified. Remember? And so this basket is all of the bingo cards that are still left out there that have not been played. Isn't that crazy? I'm just in the process of removing the clips and throwing away the bingo cards that I copied. Now, I just thought about this. I should have asked. I just thought about this. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Does anybody want these for free? I know. Isn't that a woe? Very woe. Very. I didn't even think about that. Does anybody want any of these for free? Oh, you just asked that, Blossom. Oh my gosh. I did not even read that in the chat. I'm sorry. I did not even see that. Honestly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'll give them to you for free because I'm just throwing them away. Okay, so whoever would like some, now I'm not giving y'all the little sticky note that I wrote the range of the codes. And I'll get the ones because they're just on top of my trash, and in my trash it's just paper. So I will write down everybody's name who would like some, and then I'll just divide them according to what it looks like visually. I'm not counting all that crap, but I will divide them visually the best I can. Bingo winners on this sticky. And then this one is free bingo cards. Okay. BFGM. And there is so many. So many. So no matter how many people would like some, I honestly know y'all are going to get a lot. A good amount, for sure. Sweet Faces, Africa, Posh, Pam. Now, if I'm not calling your name, that means I didn't see you. Speedy, Mitzi Moo. I always do that too. I need to stop doing that. I have learned over the years to stop doing that. What? Stop throwing away stuff. People have told me over the years, and I should have already stopped, and I've learned long ago, stop throwing away stuff. Save my trash, if you will, because people would like it. Stop doing that, Keisha. And I still do it. You're the bomb. Kim takes a bomb to know a bomb so that we don't blow up each other. We diffuse. What is it? Counteract. Bombs counteract. They don't blow up each other. Deborah. No, there's so many. And I may also, I may also do it with these two. Okay? Don't be surprised. But I may also, because, let me show you. Hold on. Oh, and I found more, of course. I may also, because I already thought about this, evidently. Not this part of giving this away, but giving this away. So I was thinking of giving a lot of this away, because look how many cards I have. Tons. Now, these are the bingo cards we actually used. So what I think I'm going to do is divide these as well in with these to those that want some. Now, if you are someone who just wants the real ones, you know, I say real, you know what I'm talking about, not the copies. Then, the backing came off my keyboard. Then you'll get a lot less, only because the really offer, I want to mix these. Because to me, it wouldn't be fair that you would get the same amount as people getting some of this and that. Does that make sense? So you would only get a little bit if you only wanted. How do you put this crap on? Oh. Does that make sense? Okay. Because I am never really going to use that. I don't really use a lot of that in my art, and I don't really have a lot of time to use stuff. So I have to be kind of selective. And that type of amount, yeah, yeah. Okay, Sarah. I'm back at Sarah. Now I can repeat this list. Tina. You're welcome. Robin. That's right. That's right, Blossom. All right. Okay, Marlo. All right, got you on that one. Now just remember, I mean, you're not even going to know how much they get anyways, but just to be transparent, as if you would, you're going to get less than the people who get mixed. But you'll still get just that. So anyways, okay, last game. Again, the winners on this blackout game or coverall will be a little bit bigger, better prize. Good luck, everybody. You're welcome. Absolutely. Yeah. I have a huge stack more of 12 by 12s to add to the storage that I'm getting rid of too. What did she say? The new ones you could put in your rocket rooster. What is she saying? Rocket rooster. Wait, what? Tina Marie, don't start that. Don't start it. Look, we can't even come back without you starting it. Sit down, Tana Marie. Toots, sit down. Rocket Rooster, you can't screw up the market new feature. And you're a vendor? And you have a paper? Don't slander my snap dragon. I will snap and blow fire on you. Perk pack rocket roost. You know what that reminds me of? It's nasty. It's really nasty. But I'm, transparent as I am, I'm gonna share it. You ready? Buckle up, buttercups. Listen. It reminds me of like the dogs, That's what it reminds me of. Tana Marie, don't you dare. Toots. All right, here we go. Let me shuffle one more time. Because I feel like we need to. We'd break too long. Oh.
And 36.
Just leave it to Beaver. Oh, it is? No. Nuh-uh. No, it's not.
B. 6.
I really did not know that. Really? That's not what it's really called, really? Tana, you really are in timeout. Posh, put her butt in timeout. Hurry before it gets close to her possible win of bingo. So that we at least not hold her from the win. What the?
Oh, 75.
That's really what you call it? Ew! I'm gonna ask Sweet Faces. She's like the veterinarian. Sweet Faces, is that really what it's called? Is that really what it's called? Where's my hand? And the goat. No, I really don't know that. I don't. Okay? We don't ever talk about dog weenie. I don't know. Are you? What? No. I'm dumbfounded.
G. 46.
Why you really? She really went down. She really thinks that I would name it a dog weenie. Blossom, stop cheating. That is cheating. You did not have coverall bingo. How? No, but like, how did you play? Do you see on the board that only 4 balls were called? There's way more than 4 spaces. Or you didn't start over? How did you win? Wait, isn't there an emoji of a rock in the chat? Wait, hold on, let me see. Wait, what is going on here? Oh my gosh, she did it already. I forgot I turned off my doggone keyboard because of Kaden. I couldn't find it fast enough. Good job, Posh. Okay, you could. Okay, I got you. Well, congratulations! Woohoo! Awesome. I did say that you could do that. I forgot. I was not even thinking that, anybody would. So, anyways, congratulations. I'm not disputing, and I did say that. You're absolutely correct. I did. Congrats. I didn't even think about it. My bad. Awesome. All right. That is the end. Say farewell. Farewell, bingo. But do you see how much work it takes to copy, to cut each and every card, to paste a ticket not only on this one, but also everyone else's that received bingo cards? It took a lot of time and effort, blood, sweat, and tears. So, there's that. So, now what's next, you guys? Well, you want to talk about anything currently happening, upcoming? Do you guys want to play a round or two of Mad Libs? Do you want to end it here? We're gonna do another giveaway really quick, just for everyone and just because. Again, thank you everybody for being here and coming. Now, this is one giveaway, if you will. but I want to fully disclose. This is something I found in my stash that I used and loved once upon a time. So if you look at the, well, for some reason it's not showing it clearly because of the lighting. Oh, now you can see. If you look at it, it's not in the very best condition, but it's still a little cutting board. So if anybody is interested in this being free to you, then I'm going to give you a code word. A code word. I'm going to write a number and put it under the little cutting mat. I said cutting board. I'm going to put a number under the cutting mat, and whoever spells the word that I'm going to give you, the code word, in the chat, whatever that number is will be the placement winner. Okay? So what you're going to do is just type in a code word that I'm going to give you. And then the number will represent the placement of the winner who said the right code word. Wait, what? See comments. Okay. Wait, what? Keisha, see comments. Y'all are talking naughty about the dude. All right, code word will be cut. C-U-T. I had to spell it because that is very close to another word. And yeah. And some of y'all are hard of hearing. C-U-T. Because if you spell it wrong, you're not going to be in the count. Good night, Africa, my love. I hope you have a wonderful couple of weeks. We'll see you soon, my dear. And I say couple, it may be one, and maybe 1.5, or maybe 2. Okay? Just stay tuned. I'll try to put up the post the best that I can. God bless you, my dear. You don't have a clue what's going on. Pam, I gave you a lot of information, Pam. You're welcome. Pam. It's the third person who said cut. Miss Pam, I tried to catch you up, Pam. 1, 2, 3. Tina. Tina, there's a little hint in winning this. Just a little hidden message for you, from me to you. Just cut a little bit of paper. Just cut a little bit of paper. That's all I can tell you. Congratulations, Tina. All right, we're going to do another giveaway. And it's going to be for these little 2, like, faux vintage Halloween tags. They're just white on the back. Blank white on the back. Cardstock. We've got that one and this one. All right, so if you like this will be our next giveaway. And then we will vote to see if you guys want to continue. I did close out all of the bingo, though, but I can reopen it and get it. But I just did. So it's going to not have all of the right numbers that already have been called, if that's okay. Oh, let me see. phone. I just did. I don't see anything. All right, next giveaway will be type in a me. This time we're counting from the stop up because I don't know where my dice is. So we're going to have to use the generator. So counting from the stop up, whatever placement you are, counting how many people say me. So if you're interested in possibly winning this, type in a me. This time we're counting from the stop up. We're going to use the phone generator. So good luck, everyone. Can you just tell me in the message how much? Because I can't do that right now. Blossom. Can you just tell me? That's very sweet. Woohoo! We got some market cash. We got some market cash coming your way from Blossom today. But I can't do that. All right. Again, we're counting from the stop up. 1 through 13. 13. I know, right? Woohoo! It's a little welcome back love. Little welcome back love. Oops. 10. It's the 10th person counting from the stop up. Good luck, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deborah! Congratulations, Deborah! Woohoo! Awesome! Congrats! Sorry, Pam, we're not trying to make fun of you. You know I love you. We are all friends. Come with peace and love. Virtual friends. All right, so what did y'all want to vote on for the bingo game? So if we do continue y'all's blackout game, then it will call numbers that have already been called because I closed it completely out. So it's basically starting. Well, maybe not. Maybe it saves. Hold on. Did y'all want to continue or not? Okay. Maybe not. Maybe it saves. Let me pull it up again. Hold on. It might save. Because I remember, yep, it saved. Never mind. Perfect. Okay. Because I was going to say, I remember clearing the board. Like having to clear the board. Or reset it. Sorry, reset it. And so with that being said, that made me think about, well, maybe it saved. And it did. Perfect. So we can continue where we left off with no repeated number. It's only been 4 anyways. So it wouldn't have been a big deal. And that's fine. I can generate another nice little prize. Let me get the list. Or 2, or 3, whoever wins. That'll be no problem. Oh, shoot. I keep kicking that iPad because I put it in the floor so the baby wouldn't get it. All right, let's do it. Sorry to be so misinformed, but I don't know. We have to discover and figure out things together because I don't even know my doggone self. It's new to me just like it's new to you. You know? So, anyways, all right. Good luck, everybody. We can continue.
N34.
Let me check my message. Oh my goodness. Chica chuka chica chuka. Wow. I've got to pause for a moment. We just started back anyway, so it's not a big deal. Wow. Thank you so very much. That is really unexpectedly awesome. Can I share that or would you rather not? Wow. Whoa. Wow. Are y'all ready? All right, we got to take a time out so that we can share this. Whoa. Wow. That was surprising. Thank you so very much. Okay. Well, I mean, some people just don't like it's not about hiding, but I get what you're saying. Or obviously I would. Um, but some people think sometimes that like that's just for your business and not everybody else's type of thing. So it's not like a hide type of thing. So that's why I just wanted to ask to make sure because I just didn't want to assume. So, anyways, she gave me $25. Thank you again. Wow. I can get a Starbucks. Well, actually, that will get us a Starbucks. Us. Every time I ask Camden, and every time I've been going to the store, pretty much since I've had my leg surgery, I always ask the boys to go to the store with me to help me because of the baby and all that. And of course, it's even worse now that he's getting heavier. But uh and so Camden always wants a Starbucks, but he gets non-coffee. He gets a vanilla bean, which is no coffee, as his payment, quote unquote, for helping me. Which I'm the one who came up with that, not him. As his little special thank you for helping me, basically. So that will actually get me and him, because I think it's like 17 something for him and I's drink. I know, isn't that a lot? Just for 2 drinks. And then I'll have some change left over, so perfect. And of course, it happens, frequently. And we always go to Sam's and Walmart every time we go to the grocery store. So yeah, so thank you. And then dun, 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 she gave 3 people $10 each. Woohoo! Bam wham. Thank you, ma'am. Go team, go. Yay! Yay! Thank you so very much. That is very awesome and kind of you. All right, let's continue. So we will be doing that here shortly. Here shortly, meaning I think I'm going to pause blackout for at least one of the $10. Only because if someone is here who has to go kind of fast, I don't want you to miss out. And if there's somebody here who's just not interested in staying the whole time of us playing bingo because they're not or something, to miss out, or whatever the case may be, to miss out. Okay. So I will pause in just a few minutes. Well, let's just go ahead and do 10 now since we're paused anyway. Let's just go ahead and do 10 now. And then the other 2 will be after. Okay. Will be after. Very cool. Woohoo! Hey, Wombat, welcome in. Okay, let's go ahead and do a $10 giveaway courtesy of Blossom. And remember, that will give you the opportunity to purchase, if you would like to put your $10 towards a Snapdragon perk pack. When we come back, you're not going to be able to buy it right now because I'm not selling anything tonight at all. Not even pre-selling anything at all or claiming anything at all of a sale. But when we come back, I do have a couple pre-made because we have an hour window that it will be open to sell what I had already pre-made if anybody is interested to get on that opportunity. And we'll talk about that later, but I just wanted to say that if you wanted to put your $10 towards that, you could. Okay. Good luck, everybody. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick one number, 1 through 75. Let me minimize this screen so you can kind of see me, even though it's just my desk or whatever. And then that way, because we're pausing for just a moment, we're going to do a $10 market cash giveaway. We're going to pick one number, 1 through 75. First one closest to without going over. And make sure no one else has your number. And wait for my go. Hey, Angie, welcome. Welcome. Pay attention to what Posh is saying because Posh will tell you if you need to repick your numbers. Again, let me repeat that information. Pay attention to what Posh may say. No one else should be typing except for numbers. No one else type except for Posh besides numbers. Posh will let whoever know if they need to repick. Because we need to tighten up stuff that we do that does not help the flow of the market, and we need to start doing it. So that is one thing that we need to tighten up, is let Posh handle all of that type of stuff, that business type of stuff. One, because she wants to, and two, because she is the mod and I'm asking her to. And then that'll make it better. That's just one of the many things. All right. She's saying, Wombat, pick another number. Pay attention. Let's go. Oh, here she comes. All right. Are we good? Because I'm not even paying attention at all. Thank you again. We'll do the last two after this blackout. All right. Awesome. Stop. No one else can enter. Regardless. Sorry, you may be out of the game. Pay attention, Toots. I mean, Tana Marie's already naming stuff dog weenies. Number 38. 38. First one closest to without going over or spot on. 38. Who's gonna get it? $10 market cap. Let's see, 35. Looks like Tana. How in the world? Not only did she get the mat, but she also got $10 market cash. Girl, listen, I'm trying to hint to you. I'm even paying you to be quiet. Congratulations! Woohoo! Congrats! We're even paying you to zip your lip. All right, here we go.
Oh, 70.
Oh, how did we get this chick? I just noticed. Did y'all notice that? Where did this chick come from? I don't want her. I didn't pick you.
29.
She's a hater. Whoever this lady is. The dude left. See, y'all made him leave because y'all just got a lot going on. Baby is now whining, so I've got to go get him. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can't play this. Oh. It won't let you because the game's already started. All right, I have to go get baby. Hold on, I'll be right back. The game's already started, so I can't even change stuff. Hi, honey, come on. It's okay. It's okay. No, what happened? What happened? Oh, baby. Oh, goodness. Brother is smoking us out. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Good. Burning down the house. Woo. Yeah. Woo, it's cold. All right, I had to get the princeling, and I also had to get a little pouch of food for him. He likes these little pouches. Go ahead and turn off my keyboard right now. Because I already know. It's about to be bang, type bang. All right, here we go.
B9.
All right, we gotta pray. Close your eyes. Thank you for this food we're about to receive, for the nourishment of our bodies. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Amen. Amen.
G56.
It's cold. Thanks, Posh. Appreciate that typing out that stuff. That's very important. Thank you.
I19.
Appreciate that, my girl. All right. It's cold, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops. Sorry. Well, It just squirted all over his face a little bit. Just a little, like, dime size. And the table. Oh, thanks, Robin. I try.
G 50.
I do at least try.
B 8.
It's good. Say thank you, Mama.
B 3.
He likes stuff cold. It's probably because of his teeth. I'm not sure. He is a little hot box too.
B 7.
But
N
he likes
35.
it cold. Most everything.
N
Baby food
41.
wise, and then the pouches. You know, everything else just regular.
I 22.
That's good. Kaden. Is your food good? You're eating organic carrots, bananas, mangoes, and sweet potatoes. Wow.
O 68.
I usually always tell him. He looks at the pouch, the front and the back. He flips it and looks at the front and the back. He's so smart. It's scary. Some of it's so
31.
scary. Because I know it's ahead. It's just going to get even, you know, even more smarter. Learn more. Well,
G
it's
59.
wonderful, but it's still scary.
B 4.
But it is super handy at times, for sure. Having brains.
G 55. G 57.
Let's just hope he has also the common sense, because one of my children, not so much. They both have brains. They're both very blessed and very smart.
I 30.
But one, not so much on that common sense side. And that's usually, you know, common. That it happens.
N 44.
And a lot of smart people is, you know, some of them just don't have that common sense area. They lack thereof. Heck, people who are not smart. But that usually
B
runs
1.
in the smart area more commonly. And we try to teach it, you know, it still happens,
N 39.
of course.
G 54.
Because most of common sense is just paying attention to the awareness of stuff. And stuff meaning every single thing, whether it's verbal or, you know, mental or
G
physical, by sight, by hear, whatever. But that's basically common sense, is just paying attention to the
G
awareness
53.
of stuff. Because then usually your brain knows the rest. Usually.
I 27.
But most people who don't have common sense, they don't pay attention to the awareness of things. So they lack a lot of common sense because of that. And I only know and paid attention to that part, or at least that's my observation and opinion to it, because of my
I
son, who
25.
pretty much lacks a lot of it. Could you guess who that son could be? Which one? Anyone?
N 42.
Uh, yeah, in the terms of study, sure.
N 37.
But actual day to day, it's just more of paying attention to the awareness of stuff. Because somebody around you is doing it or has done it, or something has shown you an example or something. It's not, you can't be the age that you are and lack a lot of common sense if you paid attention to the awareness of things, because somebody around you has done that you're lacking thereof in that situation. So that's the real truth of the day to day to fix it, in my opinion. Yep, it is scary. Absolutely.
Oh, 69.
No. Well, good for him. Hey! Oh, awesome. You're welcome. So let me give you a little bit of update, Jimmy Lou. Welcome in, girl. How are you?
Oh, 63.
So we're not doing the Snapdragon yet. So the next live that we do will be the Snapdragon opportunity that the paper says
Oh,
um
61.
that we will do, and you are included in that, Jimmy Lou. So
B 5.
right now, what I came live to let everyone know, hey, hello, how's everybody? Hope you got your package, blah blah blah. I'm basically taking a little pause to do market so that I can clean up my room and reorganize it
24.
so that I can finish up things around the house and make more Snapdragon perk packs for the next round.
Oh, 71.
Also, get vendor things organized and better. So I was going to take a little pause, and I wanted to come on and let everybody know
67.
that. So we'll resume the market, I'm guessing, in maybe a week and a half, 2 max. I'm guessing, God willing. So I don't want to say a pause or vacation, because I'm really going to be just doing some other things that I've, kind of done back to back and kind of compiled, how to just do clockwork. So everything else has also needed to be addressed. So I need a pause to be able to do all that. So just to let you know what's going on, because you are part of that, Jimmy Lou. And you're so welcome. Thank you. If you want to participate, because that's also part of your gifted pack part 2, basically. If you want to look at it like that. Part 1 is receiving that perk pack that you got.
Oh, 66.
Part 2 is having the opportunity to possibly win the giveaway of being first on all items for the week of the new billing cycle when we start back as well.
I 23.
Now, you're not going to be able to gift it or anything else, as the paper says. So hopefully you read it, and if you didn't, you should, so that it gives you the information you need. And if you don't have that paper and you have no idea what I'm saying,
Oh,
I told everyone who wanted that paper to let me know so I could email them the information. All right, Dana, take care, my dear. Stay safe, be well. God bless you, and we will see you next time.
Oh, 74.
And good night.
N 32. G 49. O 72.
I want to ask everybody that ears are open. Would anybody,
G 60.
this is an idea that I had thought about, and I wanted to run it across you guys
G 52.
to see if anyone was possibly interested
N 38.
in this idea. So at the end of our billing cycle,
B 11.
we have items that are unsold, that are left over from each vendor.
N 43.
And what one of my ideas was, if anybody was interested
I
in
26.
possibly putting a mystery box together.
O 62.
And I was thinking more of like a flat rate box. That way everybody knows what the shipping is. And if you don't know what the shipping is for a flat rate box, I can tell you.
B 13.
And it's basically a standard. Oh, wow, Blossom. Congratulations. Bingo again. Woohoo! Wow, congratulations. Congrats, congrats. Wow. So this is the little pouches. I mean, obviously they're different ones. And he likes these little pouches. Congratulations. I don't think that. I just think, wow. Speedy. Well, darn. So, backtrack. So, I was wondering if anybody was possibly interested in a mystery, quote unquote, and I'll explain in just a second what the quote unquote is on the mystery word. A mystery box, flat rate box full of craft items. The quote unquote means it would be the things that I have shown at the market, whether you have seen them or not. So they're not technically mystery. If you were there, you saw them. If you really wanted to go back on all the videos for that billing cycle, which I don't know who would, because that's a lot of hours and a lot of time, but you could, quote unquote, see all the things that were available. So it's not really mystery per se, but would be interested in the flat rate shipping plus a good deal on those items in that box. Now, my idea and plan was to possibly be separate from the market stuff. That way it can already ship out. It's different. You know, it's at the end of the billing cycle anyway. I could put it with your market stuff, but it would be better to put it separate only because also that would contain the right amount that I needed to put, so every, you know, person had the same box per se. But I could also just dump it in another thing after measuring it. But my whole question is this, the main point, and I'll figure out all the details if this is a thing somebody might be interested in. I know it's depending price and all of that, but I don't want to go through all of the things again because it's all the things that were available for that billing cycle. Now, what I would do was say, okay, guys, I have 3 boxes available. I can open it. shuffle through it, but I do not want to take anything out. And shuffle meaning I probably wouldn't be able to like shuffle like that, because if they're oriented and placed right in the box, then it doesn't look like it's dumped in the box. Number one, it's going to pack better and ship better. Number two, you know, and I don't want the stuff damaged. But so I'd only lift like, you know, the first or second layer off, if that. Would that be something maybe possibly somebody would be interested in? Now you got to think. Okay, let me just put y'all's mind in perspective of what I do know. Okay. And we're about to give away the last two $10 giveaways right after this. Let me finish the idea and thought of this. Let me just tell you this. Most flat rate boxes are going to be, if we just did it separate. Now, we don't necessarily have to. Again, we're only working out the fine details, but I want you to put this in your mind. If we did it this way, because I want to do it the easiest, if this is something I'm going to do, because I have a lot going on already. You know, we're doing the Snapdragon and the market every week with the billing cycle, you know, and that type of thing. So I don't want to add a lot of, you know, time into stuff that I add to the market. But anyway, if we did it that way, then just know the shipping for those flat rate boxes are around $15 to $20, depending if it's a medium or a large. Those would be the two options that I would go to and do this if I was to do this. Now, if there's enough possible interest and I do it at the end of the billing cycle, then I could possibly put it with your stuff. Now I'm going to tell you this, 9 times out of 10, putting it with your other market stuff is not going to save a whole lot of shipping unless you only got a little bit of stuff. That's the only time that's going to save you on shipping, but we'll work out that and do the best that we can if we pick that as an option. But I just wanted to first put a bug in your ear and see if that was anything that somebody may have possibly thought, oh, well, maybe. Because I don't even want to think about it further if no one was possibly interested, if this makes sense. Okay. Yeah. And of course, you would get a banging deal because you're already thinking about the possibility of separate shipping. But again, I'm not opposed to possibly putting it with your market stuff as well and just measuring it and then dumping it. Not dumping it, but you know what I mean. Measuring it in the box we choose, whether it's a medium or a large. And the reason, too, is because if somebody chooses to have it separate, we will still have the same standard size for everyone. Now, would that mean everyone gets 22 items? No, because it depends on the size of the items that fit in that box. So I would just, you know, put whatever I could in that box to what we had available. This would also be, and again, these are just ideas and thoughts that, you know, I want to put a bug in your ear of a potential thing. Another new nice feature potentially if there's possible interest. But this would also, just to let you know, this would be something that I would not split. Okay. For various reasons. But this, again, you know, just let you know, this would be something that I would not split at all with someone else. Or allow that to be. Sorry. You could gift one. That's no problem. Because it would be the same process. It just goes to another person instead of you. That's no problem. but I can tell you the definites if this is a thing. So it looks like there may be 2, 3 people as a possibility. So out of all the market people, and I'm just getting an overview of usually how many people roundabout invoices I have, 3 people, let's just say, who said that they're possibly interested may not be enough to convince me that that might be something we need to do right now. I have to be very careful of the time that I spend with what I have, but I'm going to continue to ask. And if we can get more people on board of a possible interest in this, then again, and I know it depends on price, but I said maybe impossible. So your vote should be according to maybe impossible only. Um, which is not even accounting for a definite at all. But I'm gonna ask again and again and see if anybody else wants to be on board. Maybe they're not here, maybe they didn't hear, whatever. And we will decide. Okay? Does that sound great? So that's something that has been, in my mind and as an idea. So yeah. So we'll ask again at a different time, maybe next market. Well, not maybe, we will. And we'll see if there's more than 3 people. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. So, yeah, it's a great way. It's a great way to get a lot of great things at a great price. So, I mean, it's just great all the way around. It's a win-win. Now, the vendor, truthfully, is gonna lose quite a bit of money, and I say quite a bit. I would say if from the original price, I would say a little bit more than half, and to me, that's quite a bit. But it also allows them not to have it returned to them and pay additional shipping or whatever else the choices may be. That's not always the choice because not every vendor chooses to have it back, but it still needs to be taken care of and handled. So having it go to someone who enjoys it is much better than the other options. So even though, it's still a win-win, it's just not the best win. Because, but something is better than nothing. And that's how we all look at things, right? Or we should, I think. So, and of course, like I said, I would open it and, thumb through it a little bit the best that I can and see, you know, I'm guessing, and because you always have this when I have an idea, I always have ideas off of my idea. Okay. And one of them is guessing roundabout, if I had to estimate what an average price may be, just as my first inkling, as my idea set in about this, I was guessing to have maybe a box priced around that 25 to around 50. And I know that 50 may sound a little bit jumpy from the 25, but really it depends on what's in it. If there's a bunch of, let's just say, bridal lace and all of these nice trims and sari silks, and it just happens to be available, people weren't interested, or it was late and you just missed it, or you couldn't come that day, or whatever the case may be, it was available. It could be really nice expensive items. It definitely needs to be in that 50 range, because you're getting a whole flat rate box, whether it's a medium or a large. A lot of stuff can fit in there. A lot. And the way that I pack crap, y'all know. Y'all get packages from me. You're getting a lot of stuff. So that was just my first inkling. Is that going to be the prices? I don't know. It could be $110 range to, you know, $17.99. I don't know 100% sure, but my first inkling, just as an idea, was think of this idea, and then I was like, okay, well, I definitely don't want it split or gifted. You know, gifting is fine, but splitting would be a nightmare. You know, it has to be a standard box for everyone. You know, easy as possible is what I'm going to go, because I'm doing this, that, and the other. And I'm guessing average, I'm trying to pack or guess, you know, around that. But I don't really know, because I do have a standard and criteria that I'm able to do that the vendors allow and want and don't want, because it still is their stuff. It still is, you know, their stuff, value, their crafts. They could use it or resell it somewhere else or whatever the case may be, you know, and they still have boundaries that they give me too. So, but like I said, if it's a possibility, I will invest more time into it and thought into it. 3 people right as of now is just not enough, but we'll re-ask and see, and we'll make it official or not. If a couple of markets we ask and it's not any more or not a whole lot more, then we will address it when that comes about. Hey, Lady V. Okay, so let me catch up on chat, because I have to focus and not read chat, because I can't stay focused and talk about, you know, things like that and make sense. So I can't read the chat and talk about stuff like that. Let me see. Okay. We're about to give away 2 $10. I'm excited for you guys. Yes, you should go back and watch. Sarah needs a box tracking number, please. Sarah, you are on the 2 weeks, my dear. I remember now. You can't fool me anymore. Or vice versa. No, I fooled you the first 2 times, I think. Yeah, it's not a good timing for the pause of the market, because we're in the middle of the 2 weeks, but your stuff is very safe here. Listen, and because I'm like totally rearranging and moving my room, y'all stuff on the 2 week people is totally not near my room or in my room. It's in another part of my house, so that I don't bury it or, you know, add stuff or subtract stuff or anything gets cross-contaminated in this process of reorganization and struggle. Sarah. And Lady V, yes. Hi, welcome. Okay, so before we read our daily devotion and see what our message is for tonight, if those of you who have no idea what's happening and got bits and pieces or want to rehear what's going on, please rewatch this live. We have a couple more giveaways besides the $10. We have 2 more $10 we're going to do right now, and then before we close out, we will eventually read our daily devotion and see what our message is. And I hope everybody has sunshine when we do close out, and I hope everybody gets to enjoy it, because we have been having marvelous weather minus the couple of storms that have been passing by, but you know, that's kind of regular for us anyway, so whatever. I know, Sarah. Yep, I know. I do gotta get, geez, Kaden. I do gotta give kudos to Tana this time once more. She did suggest, when I had talked to her, why don't you just finish the billing cycle out if you're able to, and then it would be better. And I was like, yeah, well, great idea, thank you. And that's all. But anyways, I just thought it was best not to, because of how things were already busy and my room was a wreck. It still is, but it's a little bit more manageable because I just added 2 more bookshelves today, actually. My sons put it together last night. So, and it takes a lot. And in the middle of everything else I'm doing, you know. So anyways, okay. So 2 $10 giveaways. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do it pretty swiftly. Let me type in a hashtag so that'll be easier and faster. And I'll just press it twice. And that way we can do it that way. And I'm moving lots of books and lots of heavy containers and stuff. But lots of books. I moved this one shelf that had nothing but books. And it's a 5-shelf bookshelf. Nothing but books on it 3 times. And put the books back on it 3 whole times so far. Horrible. But it's permanently staying. And the reason is because it's difficult. Anyway. Let me get it set up. 1 minute, please. What is my mouse doing? Okay, I got it. Baby, you're tired, honey. Why are you not talking? You don't want to say stuff? It's okay. You don't have to. I'm just wondering. Okay. Oh, yeah. These type of things are bittersweet, right? These type of pauses are bittersweet. But everybody, of course, understands and whatever, most people. Sorry for the others. SOS. But no, serious. They're bittersweet because you know we love enjoy each other's company. I mean, I have fun regardless with or without y'all when the market's rolling. For the most part. Okay, I'm still thinking of a hashtag. Let's see. All right, I've got it typed in. You're going to type it in just the way that you see it on the screen, and it will be popped up in just a second. Everybody is eligible to participate that has not won the $10. So that would be everybody except for Tina. So this will be for 2 people to win $10 market cash. $10 market cash. Hashtag break time. Hashtag break time. Because I can't call it a staycation. I can't call it a vacation. So I'm just going to call it a break time. Just a break from the sale, invoicing, packing, shipping process. Because everything else will be resuming. Everything else will be resuming. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to hit the button twice. So that way we pick 2 different people. 2 different people. Yeah. All right, let's roll. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep these people going. And here we go. Do, 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 do. Bam! Wombat! Woohoo! So far, 2 vendors. It's rigged. It's rigged. Congrats! And the last winner is... Bam! Chris! Congratulations! All right. I'm convinced it's not rigged. Chris won. Congratulations! Woohoo! Go, team, go! Yay! Yay! Boy, you have these clips all in the floor and I'm stepping in them. You've been playing in these clips. You're gonna fall. Stop. You know that. He's been learning the concept of falling, meaning like the edge of stuff. Sorry, I didn't say that right. He's been learning the edge of stuff, and yeah, I guess it would be the concept of falling. Congrats! Stop, baby. Of course, because he's very, very mobile, too. You know what I mean? All right, so I do want to say this. Before we head out, we do have one last giveaway. That will be popping. The message of how to participate in the last giveaway will pop up on the screen before we sign out. So do not leave until it actually ends if you want to participate in the last giveaway, because it will pop up on the screen of the instructions of how to participate in the last giveaway. Okay? Yay! Okay. So before we head out, we are going to read our daily devotion. Does anybody have any questions? If anything pops up on your mind, I am available. I'm going to be working as hard as I can to come back. I'm going to be finishing my room. I'm going to be going through vendor stuff. I'm going to be getting that stuff ready. I'm going to have better categories and better places for the things that are in my vault. But is there anything in getting some perk packs ready for next time that they become available? So I'm not sure. I don't remember what the coloring's called right now. I've looked at a couple boards of them, so I don't really remember the name of them. But I'll have to let you know when it's done. All right, so I don't see anybody's questions. So before you guys sign out, we are going to read number 1, our daily devotion, and see what our message is. And then right after that, it will have some instructions on the screen how to participate in our last giveaway for tonight. Again, our break will be, I'm guessing, a week and a half to 2 weeks. Just keep looking for posts. I will keep you guys informed probably after this week, because really, all the way until the carpet's going to get done, which is this Saturday, I'm going to be cleaning up. I got to get everything off the carpet, and in between that, try to continue to clean my room so that I can, be closer to going live again. I could still technically, but there's a lot of stuff everywhere, and it'd be really confusing, and I think I'd screw up, but who knows? Anyway, but I will try to keep you guys informed after the carpet. So after this week, be looking for an update, and I will try to keep you guys as informed as I can. So we will see what our message is for tonight, and then you will have instructions on the screen about what your last giveaway will be of how to enter. Okay. So hold on to his promises. Thanks, Jot. Following Jesus and surrendering your life to him isn't always going to be easy. In fact, a lot of days it will be a lot harder than you ever thought it would be. There will be a lot of bumpy roads that you will travel on, a lot of twists and curves that you weren't anticipating, a lot of unknown, and a lot of valleys and a lot of mountains to climb. Faith in those moments isn't always easy, and you may have periods of time where you doubt. But God has never broken any of his promises. So when he says he will be your strength, he means it. When he says he will walk through the fire for you, he will do just that. He has never left you, and he has never not loved you. So when the path gets a little bumpier than you're used to, and you're experiencing doubt, hold on to his promises to get you through. What are some truths you can remember today? What a wonderful message. Yes, so any doubt, hold on to his promises. Whether it's doubt in people, whether it's doubt in places, whether it's doubt in things, whether it's doubt in yourself, whether it's doubt in others, whether it's doubt about whatever, God, anything, hold on to his promises. There's a couple of scriptures that support that passage. The first one comes from Isaiah 40:29. He gives power to the tired and worn out, and strength to the weak. That's his promise. Stand on that. You said you give strength to the weak. You said you give tired to the worn out. God, please, I am those. In the name of Jesus. Amen. That's what you have to pray. He will. He promises. He will. That, see, Caden, first word all night. He said, yeah. Right, Caden? Say, yeah. Next scripture, Philippines 4:8. Whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about those things. That's right. Tell them. That means everything positive. Think about those things. Tell them. He's telling y'all. Last scripture, Hebrews 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. That's right. Tell them. And our prayer for tonight is tell them. That's right, Caden. Lord, there are a lot of unknowns right now, but you are always consistent and always the same. I will choose to surrender to you even when things don't feel very easy. Amen. Yay. Amen. 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 Right? That's right. What a wonderful message, you guys. He promises. It says hold on to his promises. And that's what you do. You bring them upon his promises and cast your cares and then leave the rest up to him. Have faith and all things will be done for your good. All right. So, bittersweet moment. I have to say farewell. We will see you back. Baby will be even bigger. If you have missed a lot of the live, or if you want to just recap on what's happening and wrap your head around it once more, then rewatch this live. It is very informative, and we will see you ASAP. Be safe. God bless each and every one of you. And wait for the screen, because the screen will let you know the last giveaway for tonight. God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe. Be well. Loves and hugs to you guys. If you need someone to talk to, reach out. We'll be back. Better than ever. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much, Posh. All right, here is the message for the last giveaway. Good night, everyone.